Hi friends, I'm Reverend Leah Arvidsson, and I would like to share with you my sermon for yesterday's service, Baptism of our Lord, um, also in reflection of what's been going on in the world so far. We've really had to give lots of thoughts and prayers this year already, and I thought last year at this time it had already been the longest year ever. Usually I'm happy to be proven wrong, but not this time. Airtime has been taken up with talking heads and talking points trying to explain what is going on because somehow we truly believe that if we expend enough mental energy on the problem, it will become solvable. Normally, yes, but this is not the case with evil. This is what makes evil so evil. It is unsolvable in the ways we know how. Its suffering fails to yield to our attempts to fix it. We approach evil. I don't usually say this, but there's not much humans can do. I love to solve problems. I am the kind of person who won't give up until some satisfying conclusion or answer or next step is uncovered. While this is obviously unhealthy long term, it's also a very, very human response. I want the fear to go away. I want the deaths and violence to stop. So I pray God hears our laments and prayers, but instead it sometimes feels like this. How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I bear pain in my soul and have sorrow in my heart all day long? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? This psalm is a lament. And psalms are songs. They are meant to be sung. So may we sing in joy and lament. Both go to God's ears. It's comforting to know God listens. And it's a relief to our American friends and families that we hear them and that we are not unaffected by our neighbors' suffering no matter where they are in the world. However, we cannot fix it. The insidious stickiness of evil is that it is unsolvable. It's obviously we know where the root is, but it moves around and it morphs to tell us to hate one group and then another. It pops up like a carnival whack-a-mole. It's a never disappearing crisis, isn't it? And this has all started with a manufactured crisis from the White House, which costs real resources, precious resources. It costs our time, our energy, our empathy, our dignity, and our bodies. This evil started an unnecessary fire, and the whole world is burning. I'm tired, and I'm scared. The problems in evil cannot be solved like a regular problem. Because we can point to the why, but we can't seem to coordinate a plan to solve it, can we? It appears we've lost and there's nothing to do. Actually, we can do something. Believe it or not, there is something we can and we must do. And there are things people are already doing. Again, it doesn't solve evil, but it does disarm it. It catches it off guard. Here's what we can do, and that others are already doing. We can sing, dance, tell stories, and gather. People are creating songs, they're sharing their artwork, and people are telling stories of when they were in a much more serious and actually dangerous situation and didn't fire their guns. This is not ignoring the evil, it's looking it straight in the face and calling its name and saying, "Evil, I renounce you." Songwriters are singing about Renee Good. Communities and protesters are warning their neighbors with whistles when ICE shows up to take their neighbors away. Artists are painting murals of detainees being freed. Creative hearts are gathering to inspire each other and comfort the mourning. Brave people are scared people. Remember this. These souls are gathering in the streets, and like the cry from Mademoiselle in the children's story Madeline, they cry out, something is not right. There is no solution, but there are responses. Many beautiful and profound responses. Buddhist monks are walking across America to Washington, D.C. They respond in silence with footsteps, only able to take what they are offered and bless those who ask. Our responses outlast evil. God's response on the cross outlasts evil. John's response to Jesus in the River Jordan outlasts evil. And God's voice over Jesus saying, "This is my Son, the beloved, in whom I am well pleased," this outlasts evil. Our response is to gather as we are, scared and brave. We are unsure of the why this is happening. But we are certain that God is with Renee's family and the deported and the unlawfully detained and with the scared. God is with those who will never hear their own voice again, so God lends them ours. He gave us eyes to see and hearts to heal. Our voices join with those who can't hear their voice. Our voices join today and recall the memories of when these words were spoken over us, for us, and to us. Words that we say with bravery. The words are our response to the unsolvable, but not the unconquerable. I will, with God's help. Stay safe.